Alright. So move on now to Wild Fang here. This game you may also have seen or heard under the name Tecmo Knight, and as you can tell from the opening cutscenes and demonstration here, this game holds nothing back when it comes to visuals, as far as for a game being from 1989. But yeah, this is a traditional beat 'em up in a sense, but it has a couple interesting mechanics going for it that you don't tend to see in beat 'em ups, at least especially from this time period. But you'll see as we go on here. I think we go ahead and get started here. So coined up, and we'll begin in 3, 2, 1, go. So as you can begin off the bat, you'll probably notice that we're not actually playing quote-unquote as our main character. Rather, our main character is atop a mount. And there are two different mounts that you can play as in this game. We start out on the giant mount, but you can also switch to a tiger. And in tiger mode, you have a flail you can use. However, I'm going to be using the giant for the most part of the game. The giant does more damage. I feel like it's a little bit safer to play as. Alright, so I'm gonna try to get the enemies up here to, yeah, knock that thing down their heads. So one of the big mechanics when it comes to combat in this game is, whenever you, when you knock down enemies the first time, or at least do enough damage to them, they will get bloodied. Bloody enemies tend to do less damage then, and it makes for kind of a neat visual. So there's a little bit of strategy involved with how you want to prioritize certain groups here. Okay, that dragon's going to try to set that bomb on fire. Tried to jump that, but it's all good. And we're going to have something of a mid-boss encounter here now that that background layer's turned black. It's a giant ape, and now we have to punch his fist into submission with our fists. And yes, you can actually jump on enemies in this game to do damage above them. And there are certain encounters where that does come in handy. So here we have Dragon Mode, which temporarily gives us a breath laser weapon that will kill anything in one hit. There are two dragon drops in this game, which are guaranteed, and then the other ones are a very rare chance of appearing when you kill enemies. Oh, there we go. And yes, there is, if you can get your health just low enough to where you have like your life bar is essentially zero, that like dragon flame up there, but you don't die, it is possible to end up having to run around as your little dude, which is a very ineffective way to do combat, but it is quite humorous all the same. Anyways, this first boss here, these two avian gladiators, just going to try to divide and conquer them as best we can. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, that's okay. They are both near death there, and there are some one-ups we can get later on, so we're still okay. This game, as far as I can tell, came out in 1989. Because that is what it says on the title screen. All right, so given these minotaurs, we can manipulate them to knock that awning down on them, and They will also try to charge at you, so you want to be careful of that. And now we get these tortoise men, which you do want to respect those slam attacks they do, because those do actually have a radius of effect. Take out this dragon here. So those dragons with that breath attack can be nasty to deal with, but once you bloody them, their breath attack becomes a lot less effective. Okay, and there's the first of two 1-ups that the game will drop. Okay, use this barrel to set off those bombs right there, so I don't have to deal with those ogres. And the tortoise guys at least only take 4 hits. You don't have to worry about knocking them down. Send downstairs. I really want to take out these ogres. Yeah, there we go. The ogres I found are the most aggressive enemy type in the game. So anytime you can deal with them without having to get in their face is recommended. And yeah, see the Minotaur tried to charge me, but you can interrupt the charges with an attack. In this section, we're going to just take our time here so we don't get overwhelmed. Okay, watch over that slam attack. Oh, don't slam me. See what I mean there about the ogres. They attack fast and they heal like a truck. Alright, so we're gonna see if we can try to do a setup with this boss here. Alright, there we go. We got the spacing just right. And we can just hopscotch between these two snake ladies. And round 3 here has one of my favorite songs in the game. So we're gonna, at the beginning here, jump. Okay, I was not expecting to end up getting crowd surfed by that tortoise there. There are 5 rounds to this game, so we're at about the halfway point here. And guess who's back? Back again. Same as before. Take out those giant ape hands to drive it away. And we get another dragon here. If you're fast enough, you can kill these bomb throwers before they can throw a bomb even. Oh, I did not want to scroll the screen that far, but that's okay. Okay, I want to wait for this one to come up to my plane there, and then go after it. And one other thing I have not mentioned about this game that you have to be careful about enemy groups is, unlike a lot of beat-em-ups, there's no stacking on your hits. So if enemies are bunched up and you try to throw out an attack, you'll only hit one enemy. So that's why I'm trying to keep the enemies spaced out as best I can. Alright, anyways, these centaurs just gotta... They're gonna try to chase after you. Just gotta mind their flails. Alright, round 4 is where the game definitely dials it up in terms of throwing just enemy groups at you that are out for your blood. Anyways, this torch is gonna make a poor light decision. Use that barrel to take out that bomb. Kill that one that's about to come on screen. We get our first real platforming here. So ideally what we want to do is to make a run for in this section. And use that barrel to make sure those ogres can't chase after us. Alright. Going to be just nice and easy here. Anyways, we got a mid-boss coming up here. These centaurs return, but they're weaker than they were last time, so they don't take as many hits. Alright, then we get another bridge section here. Use that one bomb. Send that one over to the left here. And we do have a 1-up coming up here. Or we should. I'm also realizing that the boss music is still playing. So I think that might have glitched out. Because it's supposed to go back to the normal stage music and also reset the timer. And I'm thinking that's why it did not spawn that 1-up there. So this will be a very interesting fight coming up here now. Yeah, so you got these like 2 green pig things that will throw boomerangs at you. Oh, that is super unfortunate. We get the peek at the continue screen though. Yeah, the boomerangs, if they decide to curve like that, is not much you can do there. Yeah, see, that's what's supposed to happen. So the timer reset and we're back to normal music now. This is a well-programmed game. Yeah, so this one was supposed to show up last time. And drop that one up there. Oh, come on. Oh, somehow survived that. Yeah, boomerangs don't actually do that much damage. That one got me. But yeah, this is ideally just what you do with this fight, is just space them out, keep them on opposite sides so you have time to deal with them. Alright, should do one more hit. Oh, no, wait. Oh, they're not. Okay, bloody, yeah, okay. One more stream. Yeah, that'll kill him. And we move on to the fifth and final round. And instantly I'm going to respect this Black Ogre because they are the single most aggressive enemy in the entire game. And there's quite a few we're going to have to deal with here. These purple Tauruses that will burst out the wall here, we'll just deal with them. And as you can see there, those slam attacks hit pretty deep on the Y-axis. So you do have to respect them. Okay, I'm gonna wait for these two ogres to wander out of here. Take care of them before we move on. See if I can maybe knock some of these into this pit here. Got that one. There we go. Oh, nice. We got a super lucky drag and drop here. That is going to be very unfortunate for this mid-boss. Yeah, because normally you have to do a refight the stage 1 boss there. Come down here. Alright, that's fine. Alright, oh, that's the background's turned black again. You know what that means. And what makes this ape encounter particularly troublesome is these two enemies that will spawn on screen at the same time, so you have to just deal with all of this all at once. Alright, that's the last time we'll see that giant ape. And now the final boss. No comment. So what we're going to do here is wait for it to shoot a double fireball, go forward, go under that single fireball, and choose his weak point for massive damage. Not getting to the right spot to manipulate it here. There we go. Oh man. It's definitely doable, just not on point as I thought it would be. But this is actually a little bit nicer than some other games because, yeah, we just have to deal with those two enemies and then we're right back at the boss here to continue. And it's generally safer just to go for 2 hits in this thing. You can get all 3, but you have to be really tight about it. Alright, in this final section here, we just have to get under this claw here and jump onto this horn. And once we break that, that is a game. But yeah, that was a little rougher run than I was anticipating there. Sometimes this game punches you very hard if you are not on point much of the time. But even despite some of its weird shortcomings, it's a very it's an interesting game, I find, especially presentation wise. But yeah, with that done here, I have one more timer. Got one more game to show you here, so I'll go ahead and get that set up here, and I will be back with you all shortly.